Well, hey folks, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing really good today and having a great day. Yeah, this is kind of a little different scene here, but I'm kind of sore today, so I'm sitting in a little comfier chair, just kind of noodling around here for a minute. There's some things that I would like to talk about here about this channel in the upcoming days, in the next couple weeks, basically. A lot of you guys already know that they found a tumor on my right kidney, and I'm going to have a procedure done next Wednesday. Hopefully that takes care of it. So between now and then, I've got some stuff that I need to get taken care of and in line, and just complete a few things that I need to do before that happens. Now, I'm probably not going to shoot any videos for about a week. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. I'm not sure yet. The recovery period isn't too bad with this, so I'll try to get back up online as soon as I can. Now, that being said, I do have a few repair videos kind of in the bank that I haven't posted yet, so I've saved a few, and I'm going to try to do that, on the days that I'm unable to shoot videos, so it'll at least keep you guys going and give you a little entertainment and something to do, right? So, I just wanted to give everybody a heads up about that, I should say, and, thanks for all the kind words, all the support. That's really nice of you guys. It really is. Now, I'm not looking for any sympathy or any, feel bad for Jake stories. That's just not what this is about. It's just more or less letting you guys know why I'm not going to be online here for a week or so, okay? And like I said, I don't ask anything from any of you guys, but next Wednesday, keep me in your thoughts and prayers if you would. I appreciate that. It doesn't hurt, right? And it doesn't cost anything. So, anyways, okay, we got that over with, and hopefully everything goes good, and I'll be back online, ramping up to greatness again. So, today I dug out this old Gibson LGO. This used to belong to my grandfather. He bought this brand new. I think this is a 1961, either a 60 or 61. From what I've gathered on the kind of messed up serial number serialization that Gibson had going on back then, it was kind of funky. But it kind of dates to that, really, because I was asking my father about it, and he can remember it, back then. So, anyways, I was very fortunate to have this left to me. My grandfather absolutely loved this guitar. He was just a little short guy, and this fit him well, And I get it. I can see why it would be comfortable for him, because he was just a small man, and a big dreadnought would have been hard for him to play. These were more or less a student guitar when they come out. And I think they come out with this back in the 50s and up to like 1975-ish. I'm not sure if they were calling them LGO back then in the day. I know around 58, 59, something like that. These were, you know, a line, like a student line. So it's got a small body. It's all mahogany. And it's got some of the best checking I've ever seen on an instrument. If you want to, you know, that's real deal stuff there. But it's got a small body. It's kind of thin. And it's got a kind of a short scale and a nice narrow neck, small neck, and really super low action. Now, they're not really loud. I'm using a thin pick here. So if you use a little heavier pick, you know, it'll drive more volume out, and it changes the sound of it quite a bit. So it's kind of fun to experiment with different picks and that kind of thing with it. So a lot of guys like these for blues and kind of folk, you know, sounds. And I get it. They really do have that unique kind of boxy, you know, inexpensive guitar sound. But they play really well, so that's the trade-off. And it just sticks out in a mix. It's just a really special instrument. And like I said, it belonged to my grandfather, so, I mean, that just makes it even more special. Now, I changed the bridge on this. It's had a plastic bolt-on bridge, which they all did. I threw that out and put a nice rosewood one on it. And I also put a thin brass plate up under that covered the bridge pad. And I glued it right to that bridge pad. So now the bald end goes down through the hole, through a thin piece of brass plate, and then your peg goes in. So that bald end is locked to a piece of brass that's stuck to the bridge plate. It really did change the sound a lot, for the better. A lot more sustained. I mean, I know it's not loud, but it really made it ring a lot better. So, you know, like I said, I cherish this thing. I've written, I don't know how many songs this guitar has brought to me, you know, my own kind of stuff. What I was just playing in the front there was a little sloppy, but that's a tune that I wrote on this guitar without even trying. It just blink of an eye, there it is. The progression kind of spilled itself out. It was like I wasn't even trying, and it just happened. And I've written a couple kind of ballads with this too, which it's just got a cool vibe to it. And I don't know, it's just inspiring. I always come up with something cool with this guitar when I'm playing it. So, you know, they don't have to be all, you know, high dollar vintage guitars. You know, I don't know. That's probably a cool thing to research. You know, I've played some pre-war Martin guitars. They were unbelievable. Not everyone was, you know, mind-blowing, but I did play a few that were. I mean, it was like nothing I'd ever heard in my life. I'm thinking that could probably inspire you to, you know, write songs too. I think every guitar has, you know, the capability of producing songs. It's just person to person, how it makes you feel. You know, when I pick up a guitar, there's just the first thing I do play is different from guitar to guitar. They all make me kind of go in a different direction sometimes, and this is no exception. So I'm going to change the strings on it here pretty soon. This has got 10 gauge on it too, so that kind of hinders the amplitude of the volume. But it also is a lot friendlier to this top. This is laterally braced, okay? So, you know, you got to be careful putting like 13 gauge strings on this, which it had them on it. There's no question, but you know, it's really hard on these little guitars, and the way they're braced, it'll kind of hump the bridge up behind it, and you get that bump. You guys have probably seen that already, so I like the 10 gauge. I can play, really about anything on it. And, it's more or less just for my own enjoyment. And I do use it for recording and writing songs. So the 10 gauge strings work fine for me. Like I said, I don't want to damage this thing. It's been through a lot. It's been played a ton. This isn't relic. This is actual playware. This thing has had some time on it. So, I'm going to try to keep it as good as I can and, in original condition if I can. I do have the pit guard for it. I took that off because I didn't want the gas off and mess this up. And the tuners were changed at some point. They're Clusen Deluxe by what I'm reading here. So those were changed many years ago, probably in the 70s, I'm thinking. My grandfather had those changed, or he did it, maybe even. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just, like I said, I'm so thankful to have this thing. This is one of my top valued guitars in my collection. It's not always the ones that are worth the most. It's personal value, okay? Now, I have a guitar that was my mom's. My dad's given me a bunch of guitars as well. That's stuff that I won't sell ever. That's, always going to stay with me. And it's nice to get them out and play them. And, that's what he heard when he played it. So it's kind of a cool thing to, kind of reminisce and just imagine what he felt like playing it. And I know it gave him the same kind of feeling that I get from it. He was nothing but smiles playing this thing. He loved it. He really did. So anyway, folks, I just wanted to bring you up to speed. Sorry for the boring video here. I know it's just a lot of, me yapping and gabbing and that kind of thing. But I just wanted to at least let you guys know what's going on. And I'll try to keep things going if I can, and if I can't, it's just the way it's going to be for a few days or a few weeks. So bear with me. I'll be back up and running hopefully real soon and, getting stuff going again. But like I said, I have some personal matters I need to take care of between now and next week. So thanks again for all your support. Again, I'm not looking for anything. I don't ask you guys for anything. I really don't. This is all about just having fun and hoping you guys are enjoying this too. But if you guys would give a shout out to the big guy for me next Wednesday, keep me in your thoughts. I would appreciate that. I really would. It can't hurt, right? So anyway, I think we'll put a pin in it for now. And we'll just kind of take it day by day. I'll try to put some videos up that I have previously shot. They're bench videos, probably boring stuff, but at least it's something to, keep you guys stringing along. And like I said, hopefully I can be done with this really quick and feeling better again. That's really the most important thing. I haven't felt good for a long time. And I'm tired all the time, and my kidney hurts. It's not unbearable, but it's there 24/7, and it's just kind of unnerving to have to even think like that. But this isn't my first bout with cancer. I had melanoma on my back. I had a bunch of skin cancer on my back removed, not just spots. I mean, like stitches, incisions, that kind of thing. That went on for a couple years. I was going every 3 months and getting stuff hacked off me and burned, and I had quite a bit, really. So that seems to be under control for now. They've changed my scheduling, so I don't have to go every 6 months for that, which is good. And, everything seemed to slow down that way. So hopefully I can get this one and done with the tumor thing on my kidney. And, you know, like I said, I'll try to keep in touch with you guys as much as possible. But if I can't, please understand, you know, if it wasn't for that, I'd be on the air shooting videos, okay? Well, thanks so much again. I really do appreciate all the support from you folks. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers that show up basically daily. Welcome aboard, folks. Sorry you had to start out in this neck of the woods as far as where my channel is, but please go back to my my playlists. I've sectioned everything out, you know, into guitar demos, amp demos, guitar lessons. That whole, I mean, there's 400 and I don't know, probably 450 videos on my channel, so there's plenty of stuff to check out, and that should hold you guys over for a few weeks anyways. Okay, guys, we'll see you real soon. Thanks so much, and we'll be in touch very soon. Be good. Okie doke.